What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Serie career mode. It is episode number 38. The undefeated season has been bottled by Doxy boy, but we are still on course for the title. 8 games to go in the Serie A. We are currently 9 clear of Juventus, but to think we were like 16, 17 points clear. It's not over yet. It is not over yet. But today we'll play more big games in the Serie A, aiming to keep away from Juve, and we'll have both legs of our Champions League quarter-final tie against... yeah, the most decorated Champions League team of all time, Real Madrid. Did brilliantly well to get through Dortmund, but I can't see us knocking out the Galacticos. I think our progress is probably ending there. Still, first game today is indeed AC Milan heading into this game here in Udine. And again, 8 games to go, 9-point gap. Destiny is in our own hands. I believe if we win 6 of our remaining 8, we will be champions. So let's start off with one of those 6 here. Big 3 points, please. That's all I'm asking for. Forza Udinese. Corner, Milan. Alexis Mack, Alistair to take it. Still dead up to 0-0. Now that the undefeated season possibility is gone, we discussed this briefly in the last episode. Like, I feel like we just put too much pressure on that. And now it's gone, we can play without the pressure. We know it's our championship to bottle from here. And so, as Xerxes fires in the opener, all we've got to do now is just, again, not put too much pressure on ourselves and just go out and play our game. As opposed to worrying too much about just avoiding defeat, you know. But we are a goal down here, and speaking of trying to avoid defeat, well, if we're going to do that, we need to find a leveller. Xerxes 23rd of the year, drawing a level with Isak, the top 2 scorers going head-to-head tonight. And it's first blood to the Dutchman. As we'll pass our way forward. With Prati playing a brilliant through ball. And the Swede answers back straight away. Top 2 scorers going head-to-head. It's always one of the funnest games of the season when you've got the top 2 scorers in the league battling against each other. Who's going to come out on top? Well, 1-1, both getting a goal each in 28 minutes. Come on, Joji, win that sign, win that with him. Profundi to Keita. Through the gap to Dorley down the line. Great ball roll. Great ball. Oh, that's a pen, surely. Pen. What? Ref! Isak just tripped from me on. How's that not a pen? Are you serious? Oh, it's a pen to me, but maybe I missaw that, but that looked like Isak was tripped from me on. I'm surprised that she swallowed the whistle there. That, to me, looked a clear pen. As we'll keep hold of the ball, but I think Milan just got away with that one there. That, to me, looked like a pen. I mean, to be fair, we've had some incredibly lucky goals go our way this season, so as I often say, luck will balance itself out, but I think we've been very unfortunate. That, to me, looked like a pen. But Isak's, almost got the goal from open play anyway. And do you know what? I was actually wrong. It was a clean tackle Martinez. I thought that was the Isak turn, but actually Martinez, there we go. The angle deceived me a little bit. It was actually a really good tackle. My bad. How often do I say this, man? If I've got it wrong, I'll hold my hands up in a minute. That's a great tackle. That's my mistake. I called that wrong. Correct decision by the ref. That. Still got a chance to win this late here. And there is Isak! Ain't nothing wrong with that goal. Alexander Isak going head-to-head with Joshua Xerxes tonight. And whilst the Dutchman scored the opener, it's the Swede who turns the game on its head. Bags a brace with goals 24 and 25. And Udinese taking a giant step towards the title. How often have we said this? It is goals that win games, but resilience that wins silverware. As that shot deflects off Keita and drops behind for a corner. Final chance for Milan. If we defend this, that will do it. Might as well bring everyone back for it. And then it goes, and it's headed away by Prati, and that will do it. Yep, it's definitely something which I'm starting to think of more and more now. It's not about getting it right first time. Look at me, I got that penalty decision wrong. I was clearly wrong. But it's about learning from that and getting it right afterwards. We went a goal down. We didn't panic. We didn't capitulate. And how many times we've been in this situation this season, trailing but coming from behind to claim a result. It's that man that got us back on level terms and finding the winner. Udinese with a giant step towards that Serie A championship. Yep, give space for people to be wrong, man. Like, they're not going to learn from mistakes unless you give them the chance to do so. Oh, man. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. That's a huge win, that. And I keep forgetting we got a lad in the academy that's still there. The only man that's still there. So with Juve now, the gap is, 11 points with 7 to go. So that means that, I believe, 4 more wins. In fact, it might be 3 more wins. I think 3 more wins. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. 4 more wins. 4 more wins to win a championship. And we might be able to do it today. So let's just jump straight into the following games. Genoa away from home. Heading into this one. Again, 4 more wins for the championship. And taking on the side right now. Right down towards the bottom of the table in 19th place. This should be a banker. And heading to that first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal against Real Madrid. If we can go into that on a nice little winning run, that will give us the confidence we'll need to give ourselves the chance of taking out the Galacticos. Genoa away from home for Udinese. That loss to Lecce is definitely up there as one of the most shocking results I've had in FC24, if not the most shocking result I've had. Certainly in this save, that's for sure. Oh, no. We responded brilliantly, man. 5 straight wins since then, including progress to Champions League quarterfinals. But this is what is going to stop us from getting further in Europe against Real Madrid. Silly errors at the back. My defense has been absolutely terrible at times, in this second half of the season in particular, and it's just silly mistakes like that. It's, oh, that's a foul, ref, come on. It's so frustrating because there's nowhere to look but inwards when you make errors like that. When you concede an unlucky goal or a debatable penalty, that's different. But for goals like that, it's all your fault. Profundi's offside, that's not going to count. Pretty William, mate. Just couldn't keep the ball in play. That's alright. It's okay. Stops the Genoa attack. Festi wins it back. Stay where you are, Zamora. There we go. Profundi go all the way. 1-1, back on level terms. And again, just got to show that resilience. Falling behind, we can come from behind to win it. Done it before, done it again. Sasha to Ebosele. Now Gashi. Isaac. Keep going. Oh, brilliantly done. Now see Profundi in the middle. And I see Zamora. Brilliantly done. And now can someone finish this? Oh, great save by Matt Turner on Georgie. Nice little build-up, nice little move. Just couldn't put the finishing touch on it. That is classic Doxy, boy. That is great passing moves, but a poor finish. Still 1-1 as we look for a late goal to put us in front before the break. Gashi's shot blocked. And the ref blows for half-time. Come on, got to find that winner in a second. I was hoping by now I'd be... Oh, no. Oh, great save, Merritt. 2 or 3 goals up. Take my starters off for the Real Madrid game and take it from there. But instead, tied at 1-1, and Genoa looking to be just a second team this season that have beaten us in the league. Behind again, 38 minutes ago. How on earth are we going to beat Real Madrid defending like this? I think now 2 league losses are going to be against sides right down the bottom of the table. I mean, that is just... Yes! So annoying if it happens, but it doesn't need to. 30 minutes to find a winner, come on. 19 minutes on the clock, still tied at 2-2. Can we find a late winner? And extend the run, or is it going to be Genoa who stop us? Oh, surely. Yes! Georgie to Isaac. Bailed out by the Swede. Not for the first time this season. Won't be the last either. Come on. Once again, not exactly at our best. Once again, needing to come from behind. But we'll say it again. I'm trying to coin a new phrase here. A twist on the classic. Goals win games. Defense wins championships. Goals win games. Resilience wins silverware. Once again, how many times have we won coming from behind? This is crazy, man. 6 wins in a row in all competitions now. But there's no doubt about it. We defend like this against Real Madrid, we are going to get absolutely destroyed. Right, here we go then. First leg of the Champions League quarterfinal against Real Madrid. No doubt about it. Despite 6 wins in a row in all competitions, we are massive underdogs heading into this one. If they're not the favourites, they're definitely one of the favourites, whereas we are the rank outsiders. First we've got in the competition thus far. The board asked us to reach the semi-finals, but I don't think there's any shame in getting knocked out here by the great Real Madrid. I'm quite pessimistic, but we'll certainly do our best. Real Madrid side is unbelievable though, man. 4-1-2-1-2 diamond narrow with, I think, the pre regen of Courtois between the sticks, 91 overall, with the back four being Trent Alexander-Arnold, Bastoni, Antonio Rudiger, who's still there, and Rafa Marine at left back. Cocu is the DM with the CM duo of Mikel Merino and Danny Ceballos, and 92 overall. Golden boy Jude Bellingham supports Victor Boniface, and now 94 overall Vinicius Jr. First leg, just keep it tight, man, which is hard for us to do because defensively we've been poor recently, but if we can keep a clean sheet and be drawing heading back to the Bernabeu, you just never know. First leg, let's see what we can do for Udinese. Yeah, that's going to be my plan in the first leg. Just keep it tight. Just keep it tight defensively, and you never know, man. Keep a clean sheet, and you just never know. You might get a lucky deflection or a penalty or something. But this is the great Real Madrid, man, honestly. Like, they are just too good. It's only taken 8.5 minutes and we're already behind. Victor Boniface with the opener. I can't defend at the moment. And I really can't just get him through this tie. Last year we lost to them back-to-back in the group stage. We're just not at this level yet. As good as we've gotten, we're just not at this level yet. Oh, come on. Second half underway. Down by 1. Didn't really create anything in the first half. You might have seen my lineup. I put in Pongracic to RCB with Festi dropping to the bench and Sasha going on the right side. I thought that would make us a bit better defensively. Well, we conceded 8 minutes in, so clearly not the right decision. But yeah, I can't see us getting anything from this tie unless we can not concede a second and get a leveler as well. We go to Real Madrid down by 1. I don't see us turning the tie to Bernabeu. So that's what we need in the second half. We need to tighten up defensively, which, to be fair, despite conceding early, we have done. And get a goal as well. Time, but unfortunately that can work for us or against us. Real Madrid could go 2-0 up, or we could find a leveler. I'd say either of those things are as likely as the other. Xhaka, big block there, but it deflects straight out to Mikel Merino, and Xhaka is there again and plays a brilliant ball out. Man, where would we... Oh, hold on. I hate Alessandro Bastoni. He is my least favourite defender to come up against, man. He is so good. He is, and I have said this about 7,000 or 8,000 times, but in terms of like readers of the game, he's the best, and it's by a long distance too. He is just that good. He is so hard to get around. He's just always in the right area, like positional sense. He might be the only player with over 99 for a stat. As Merritt makes a brilliant save, the keeper still only down by 1. I wouldn't be surprised if I looked at his stats and it said like defensive awareness 174. It's ridiculous. He's always in the right place. Oh, no doubt about it. Real Madrid are taking a massive first leg result back to the Bernabeu. And, you know, we'll still be in the tie, but the fact we couldn't even get a shot in the game speaks volumes to their quality defense, man. Bastoni he's my Achilles heel when it comes down to attacking. Any team that has Bastoni, that's how you stop Doxy boy, man. I can't beat him, ever. He is always, and I mean always, the thorn in my side on defense, man. Still in the tie, but, well, we need a miracle to overcome this 1-0 deficit, man. If we concede early at the Bernabeu, forget it. We might as well just empty the bench and get back to Udine as quickly as possible. I mean, he really is that good. Like, I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. To me, he is just a brick wall amongst fences. You know, I mean, he really is that good. And you see his full stats here at 90 overall, 29 in the prime at 6'3". It's the 98 jumping and the 92 strength, which is incredible. But it's the 92 reactions, 91 aggression, 92 interceptions. And to me, it feels more like 97, 98. But the 84 composure combined with the 92 defensive awareness means that this guy is quite literally always, and I mean always, where he needs to be within a back line. In terms of cohesion, yeah, this guy is more in sync with his teammates than... I don't know. Anyway, following game, Roma at home, back to Udine, back to matters in the Serie A, 6 to go, 11-point gap, and we know the championship is ours to lose, but heading back to Real Madrid next week, I'm not going to field a completely weakened side, but I will make some changes here, heading into that second leg, needing my fully fit and best side for the trip to the Bernabeu. But let's see if we can get the win here on the weekend and bounce back for Udinese. Yeah, I'd rather come across prime Alessandro Nesta than Alessandro Bastoni. I mean, he's just that good, you know. I feel as though that the two centre halves I struggle against the most, to be fair, are two of the best, you know, Ruben Diaz and Bastoni. But Diaz, I don't know how to describe it. Like I feel more confident against Ruben Diaz, as good as he is, than I do. He's onside there, Luca. I need to concentrate. Yes. Than I do Bastoni. I can't describe what it is that gives Bastoni the edge over Diaz, but yeah, Bastoni to me is he's just a problem. Like he is a problem, so I just don't know how to get around him. That's the thing. It's not like his tackling is unbelievable. It's his positioning is just otherworldly. You know, it's almost like he's got a sixth sense. It's almost like he can tell the future, so he knows where to be. Do you know what I mean? It's incredible, man. It really is. Anyway, Lorenzo Luca with the opener. Udinese in front again. A much changed side. Yeah, we've got Prati out there, Profundi, Sasha, but rotating most of my side with the second leg coming on Tuesday night. If we can get through this with a win, though, there's no doubt about it. The title is surely going to be ours. Great save, Silva. So second half underway, still leading by 1. Based on our defense recently, I don't know how, especially with our makeshift back line. You've got Sasha RCB, Zamora LCB, and a 70 rated Magnino in the heart of the back three. How on earth is this the game we keep the clean sheet in, honestly? It goes to show you, man, sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. It's just how it goes. But Simone Profundi doubles up, and Udinese might be taking another giant step towards the Serie A Championship. Champions League knockout is looking very likely in Madrid on Tuesday night, but the Championship coming to Udine is also looking just as likely. Lovely 1-2 between the pair. Udinese go 2-0 up. I have to say, as Romano finds Constantine Frank, this is unironically going to be one of the wins of the season. A much rotated Udinese side coming on the back of their first loss after 6 straight wins, holding Roma to our first clean sheet in a while with a 3-0 victory. I don't think anyone saw this coming. You know that phrase, form but getting thrown out the window? Well, this is the form but getting first ripped up and then thrown out the window. Yeah, maybe not form book, but certainly people's expectations. How on earth did we just win that 3-0? We had the worst back three I've ever had in the entire save. We held Roma scoreless. That's one of those results that's just truly bizarre. There's no way to explain it. It's just how it is. Take it though, buzzing. Still, whilst the Serie A Championship is basically in the bag, our chance of getting through to the Final Four of the Champions League definitely is not. Yeah, heading into the second leg away in Madrid against Real Madrid, losing the first leg by a single goal to nil. I think our chance of going through tonight are, I wouldn't say slim to none, but we're definitely big outsiders, no doubt about that. We're certainly still in it. We won't wave the white flag. We've come from behind to get some wins this season alone, let alone throughout the course of the save, but we'll need to be a lot better defensively and actually get some shots on goal as well if we are to overcome the deficit. Heading to the game, Real Madrid are unchanged from the side to beat us 1-0 in Udine as we try and turn this tie on its head and make it through to the Final Four of the Champions League. Big ask, but let's see if we can go and do it. Forza Udinese. I actually think we were quite lucky to only go into this leg down by 1. We had to make a couple of big tackles in the second half to ensure we wouldn't concede any more shots and goals. Profundi puts it over, but we've got to be more aggressive though, that's the thing, and that's the danger as well. When you need a goal and you start to come forward and attack a bit more and you press higher up, it obviously can leave you a little bit lighter at the back. And a little bit more exposed and disjointed as well. That's always the danger. But we haven't got a choice, man. We've got no choice but to come out of our shells because we're trailing. I think we'll get a couple of chances, but we'll need to be better defensively too. Very difficult ask, of course. against anyone, anywhere, let alone Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. It's why, again, if we were, still tied at 0-0, kept a clean sheet in the first leg, it's why I wanted it so badly, because going back to Real Madrid, going back to the Bernabeu, with them thinking, oh, we might need to get a goal here, that might play into our hands. Instead, that first leg defeat put us in a hole, and against Real Madrid, you're unlikely to climb out of it. Vinny with the opener, 2-0 on aggregate. And the tie's not over. Isak with the instant leveller. 1-1 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate, but got to tighten up defensively, man. Carved open again. Oh, no. Come on, don't go down again. Vinny through the gap. Bellingham, massive block by Calafiori. And if we concede again, there's no way we're coming back from that, man. We've been handed a lifeline courtesy of the big Swede, but we're not going to get bailed out again. From here on out, our defense needs to be watertight. Calafiori understood the assignment. Still 1-1. And that is going to do it for the first half. Tied at 1-1. Finally got a goal. But the early one we conceded means we still trail the tie. 45 to go. If we stay tight defensively, you just never know. But that's going to be the key, man. Got to get stops on the defensive end. Concede again, it's tie over. That's the thing, like, as good as you can be going forward, if you can't stop a team from scoring, then, you're going to be... you're going to need to score with practically every single attack yourself. As Jude Bellingham fires it in this game. It's tight, it's over, it's done. Can't beat him. Can't beat him. Just like Juve domestically, Real Madrid in Europe, can't beat him. We'll add that, thank you. Serie. Profundi's going to be on there because the ball's behind him. Ah, forget it. 27 to go. Had to score that. Profundi to Isak. Profundi's on there. Well, we've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to find a leveller and take it to extra time. But I think we're going to run out of time. We need the ball back instantly. And we need a good chance, and we need to take it. All of those things happening here are incredibly unlikely. And yet, we are indeed going to run out of time. I give some credit for the fight back, not once but twice. But unfortunately, if you concede silly goals like this, here, you ain't going to come away with a win. I predicted it when the tie was drawn. It's come true. Battled hard, battled well, but just like last season against PSG, knocked out by one of the favourites. Real Madrid into the Final Four, our progress ends in the quarters. Yeah, just not at that level, unfortunately. Not at that level. And like I said, man, for the strides we've made in this save, we're still a notch below. Still a notch below. Brilliant domestically all year long, but in the Champions League, coming up against Dortmund, I knew that was going to be a hell of a tough time. We only just scraped through with basically the final touch of the tie in extra time. That right there was as tough as it was going to get for us. They'll take on Leverkusen in the semis. I feel confident if we would have made it through, we'd have a great chance of making the final, but no shame in getting knocked out by Real Madrid. I think they'll probably go all the way and win it as well. Still, let's do 2 or 3 more in the final 5 Serie A games today as we take on Lazio away in Rome. Heading into this one right now, 8 clear of Juve. We do have the game in hand. Win it, we'll go 11 clear with 4 to go. And that'll mean we are just 1 win or even just 2 points away from the championship in our final 4 games. Let's return to winning ways here and keep our Serie A winning run going at least. Forza Udinese. You often say there's no shame in getting beaten by the best, and that's exactly what I believe will end up being the case in the final 4. With all due respect to Leverkusen, PSG, and of course Barcelona too. Yeah, those are 3 incredibly strong sides. I do think Real Madrid will probably win another one. And that's something that I often say, like, if you've been beaten by the best, there is literally no shame in that because they'll beat anyone else. Do you know what I mean? So there's no shame in getting knocked out by the best team. I think that's why the Euro Championship loss to Spain didn't hurt as much because they were the best team in the tournament. Like, Spain were the best team in the tournament, in my opinion. And they were the best team on the night as well in Berlin. As I'm taking all my anger out on Lazio today. So there's no shame in that. Literally no shame in that. Getting beaten by the best, there is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Nothing wrong with saying, yeah, we're not at this level. And we're not a Real Madrid level. What we are is, I'm going to call it now, Serie A champions. We should be able to see out this game, get another win on the board. And again, that will mean just one win or even just 2 points will give us the championship in our final 4 games. You might as well put the U and the D and the I on the trophy, Mr. Engraver, because this is ours now for sure. But we are going to concede through Zakagni. Man, oh man, defensively, I don't know how I got that clean sheet with Roma with that weak back line. I should have picked the same starting 3 at the back because I can't defend right now. Fundi with a cracking ball. Look at that. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. And Festi gets our 3rd. 2 of the OGs here. Obviously, Profundi was out on loan in the first season, but even so, that's a brilliant ball by Profundi. And Festi with the finish as well. 3-1. And it's football 101. If you can't defend, just score more. Well, of course, the knockout to Real Madrid was disappointing, even if it was expected. But in the Serie, what is expected now is the championship. Another win as our winning run domestically continues. Another step towards the title, and it means with 4 games to go, all we need is just one more win, or again, 2 draws, 2 points. That's all we need now, and we will be Serie A champions. So we'll return in the next one with the finale, but that will do it for today's episode, guys. Big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like. So you all have a fantastic day, and we will return in the next one with the season finale, the final 4 league games, where again, I'm just going to say it, we're going to be champions. The question is, can we do it only losing 1 game all season long? That will now be our objective. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the season finale very soon.